Rec League podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Good Pods, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 163. Coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? I just finished Ironheart. It is the most recent series from the MCU on Disney Plus. It stars Dominique Thorne, Lyric Ross, Matthew Elam, Anthony Ramos, Alden Ehrenreich. If you have seen Black Panther Wakanda Forever, you kind of sort of have an idea of who Riri Williams is. Like Ironheart. Tony Stark level genius, creating her own Mark variants, I guess you could say. And she ends up back home in Chicago. We get some backstory into who she is. We get some conflicts, some wrongs that need to be righted. And it's new Marvel. I'm always interested. It could be the MCU version of like painting their office and watching paint dry. Like, I'm gonna check it out. I feel like I enjoy Black Panther Wakanda Forever more than most. And in my opinion, we meet Riri Williams. Being in Chicago is dope. The atmosphere is dope. Getting the backstory of why she does what she does is very good. Everything familial with, family units in comic book things aren't always just like mom, dad, siblings, whatever. So we got, friends who are considered family. Like, I don't have friends, bro. Like, my boys that I have known 20, 30 years, those are my brothers. And then I have associates. I really don't have any friends. Like, I relate. Everything antagonistically fell flat for me. I think Anthony Ramos is a solid actor. I don't enjoy him as an antagonistic actor. Like, all of the effects and all of the theatrics, the hood, it didn't work for me. Even when we finally learned how he obtained the hood, it's like why are we doing this in the very last episode? I didn't care. Like, Eric Andre is in like the first 2 episodes. Didn't care. And he's a part of the Anthony Ramos team. Like, I don't know any actor. I don't know who any of those actors are. I don't know who any of those characters are. They didn't really do anything to establish me giving a fuck about anything that this team that Riri Williams gets mixed in was doing. I wanted more of what's going on with her friend, what's going on with her mom, what's going on with her other friend who's giving her the mixtapes and all of that. But like, that's not what comic book content is. And the action was cool. Like, I thought the effects were cool for like the past couple years where y'all have been bashing Marvel and their visual effects. I thought the suits looked good. I thought, I don't know, like when an iron person has like all the digital screen or like reflecting on their face, I thought that looked cool. The Alden Ehrenreich shit was shoehorned in. Like, what are really the odds that character with that history would end up in that location of all places? It just didn't do a lot for me to care. The way it ends, I absolutely hated the way it ends, simply because Marvel lately has been completely either ignoring, forgetting, disregarding, not giving us the payoff for stuff when they leave a show or a movie open-ended. And then there's a post-credit scene in the very last episode that does the same thing. Like, that character should end up in another property that hasn't even been announced yet, but we all expect. So, you know what? Talking it out with you guys on wax, I was gonna give it a score on my serialized account. I already did rate it, but I gotta go back now because it's the comic book stuff and the familial stuff was very good and it earned my rating. But everything else that you watch the show for takes it down a half star. So with all that being said, man, I will say that in my opinion, Ironheart was almost dope. Um, have you seen Ironheart, man? What you think? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I recently put up reviews for Jurassic World Rebirth. I did a top 3 second quarter movies of 2025. Um, Megan 2.0 F1 reviews are on my channel. Next weekend, I hope to watch and review Superman. The weekend after that, Smurfs and I Know What You Did Last Summer come out. Rec League podcast, which within the day will be uploaded. We do a Jurassic World Rebirth spoiler talk, and to hit on the franchise. So be on the lookout for all of that, man. Like, subscribe, comment, find me where you find me. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.